Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back, another YgoPro duel video. Performapals. Performa just got hit by the adjusted banlist. I think everyone already has seen that, what happened yesterday with the new Konami statement, the new Konami forbidden and limited list. But yeah, Monkeyboard is still at 1 and Joker is also at 1, Lizard Pendulum also at 1, and pretty much the whole Performages engine can be dropped. Maybe you can try out one Trick Lounge still in the main deck, but otherwise I don't think it's worth running them anymore. The deck still, the pendulum mechanic in general is still live. There are a lot of changes you can make. There's a lot of Performapal cards you can try out, like for example the Secondonkey, for example. We also have that Silver Wolf is also an option. The Princess, a Help Princess, a stacked main deck card is also an option. Magicians are definitely an option, but I played as Magicians earlier, but I didn't really like them that much. But I might try them out again with all these new cards. Although it's kind of hard to combine both Performapals and the Magicians. It's yeah, a little bit risky, but this is currently the deck list that I'm using. 42 cards because of Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon is a nice deck, level 5, so an instant play these from the extra deck, which could end up reusing your Monkeyboard, for example, or maybe a Joker, bounce back something to your hand. The deck is still strong. I mean, Turtle and the Lizard draw is still a Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards. It sets up the scale. Clash of Draco Rivals, you know, Face Off is still at 3, same with Instant Fusion. Northern is also still at 3, definitely a big threat in today's format, and you can still end up first turn play with a nice board of Reflesia, of that, what is it called, that Evil Swarm. That Evil Swarm rank 4 is also quite cute, but the main threat here is of course Ignister. Ignister is your main to-go-to boss monster. So yeah, let's see a few example duels. Alright, a few test duels against Kozmos, the new Kozmos with artifacts and of course Monarchs, but again, as I said before, the deck still has a lot of tools available, especially that new donkey, that Secondonkey I believe the name is, and then the dragon is a nice gimmicky tech. Not really sure if I want to try it out again or main deck it still, but yeah, if you're able to pendulum summon it, you can go for play these, possibly bounces back your Monkeyboard. If you open Monkeyboard, it's all easy, right? But that's Secondonkey together with a full pendulum scale nets you a search, and you can search Monkeyboard, Joker or whatever, probably Monkeyboard, so it's not that bad. The deck still has a lot of cute tricks, so he activates this artifact ignition, so I know, yeah, now I see he's playing artifact Kozmo, so I think using play this here was a correct move to bounce back my Solemn Strike. I think Strike is still a very strong card, of course. I don't think I need to explain why. So there is a Dark Destroyer, which is going to be put face down by the Evil Storm Nightmare. Reuse that Monkeyboard, again get a nice draw of Turtle, and finally there is the Draco Face Off, so crucial. I don't think I play a lot of outs against Dark Destroyer and Forerunner. At least, yeah, I can just attack over Forerunner, but a Dark Destroyer, for example, is so hard to get rid of if you don't have access to Lesser Pendulum and Ignister. Lesser Pendulum at 1 is definitely a huge problem here for the deck. Same with Monkeyboard and Joker. Anyway, so there is a Slip Rider, I believe, popping one of my back rows. Doesn't really matter, he hits or at least he misses the Solemn Strike. It's not going to matter since I'm not going to use it at, yeah, I could have used it here on the play these, but it's not going to matter that much. Just want to make sure that that my Ignister goes through in a few moments. Part Naga, the one-off search card off of your King of the Feral Imps, still strong. There is the Draco Slayer Exceed. Go for the second Ignister. I think Ignister is needed multiple times in your extra deck since it's so crucial, especially in the Kozmo matchup. Definitely one of the more popular decks in the upcoming format. Go for Castell and attack for a game. So yeah, the deck still has a lot of cute tricks. It's of course more vulnerable to a well-timed failure, like for example here, a well-timed failure can definitely cause a lot of problems. Ghost Org as well, but yeah, it's still the Performapal cards together with other decks and engines. It still has a lot of tricks. It still has a lot of potential. So yeah, again, Northern still at 3, same with Instant Fusion. So this time, yes, I probably should have done in the previous game, ending with Rafflesia. Rafflesia was, I think, the better option over that Evil Swarm Nightmare monster. Anyway. Yeah, he knows the bottoms is coming, so the Kaiser Colosseum is not going to matter that much. Dark Destroy is going to pop that Luster Pendulum. Exceed the Draco Slayer, exceed. Rafflesia hits the bottomless trap wall. Top deck into Twin Twister. It's not going to be a big deal if I hit something like Ignition or Artifact Sight here with Twin Twister, since I can just stall it out, wait for it next turn, get a few draws with Key Turtle and so on. So it's not going to matter that much. Last tool against Monarchs. Monarchs still very strong, although the deck won't be super top tier, since the chances of breaking are still very high. He has a very good board, and yeah, again, the big weaknesses, or at least the big weakness of the deck, is that the Dominion is a field spell, and there are tons of outs to a field spell like Mystical Space Typhoon and Twin Twister. Twin Twister popping both his spells, and now I can go for Dweller. I think that was a better option to lure out or force out the Monarch trap card, and at the same time force out the Aether, indeed. And here I was fearing the Kuras with Aether, so that's why I made maybe some strange plays, but yeah, eventually he had that one-off Kuras in hand, so again, a well-timed Kuras could have caused a few problems, popping the monkey board and something else, but yeah. He has a Kuras in hand, so I go for Rafflesia. After some thinking, I think I wasn't able to go for a game unless I missed something, so go for Rafflesia and hit the Treasure Strapple to pop both Monarchs and use Pleiades to get back Monkey Board to reuse it during my own turn later. Yeah, he reveals, very cool, he reveals the Stormfort, goes for Kuras. Okay, he pops 2 cards from me, but I do get 2 draws, and finally some back row cards, some trap cards, and now I can finish off the duel. Again, set up the scale. Key Turtle is still very powerful, getting those draws once per turn, so I think, yeah, it's kinda quote-unquote needed at 2 or 3 here in the deck. And yeah, now I think eventually I can go for game. So Help Princess, put on the chain, and I can go for Ignister. Ignister makes the, at least bounces back the Kuras, and eventually I can just attack for game. So yeah, the deck isn't completely dead, but of course this deck is nowhere near the power level of the previous performances and pals. Of course, I think that's clear. But the deck still has a lot of tools available, like the Secondonkey, Donkey number 2, Silver's Cry, I believe the name is, of the level 4 Wolf Pendulum Performapal. Thunder Dragon is a gimmicky tech, but Wavering Eyes is still at 3, Draco Face-Off is still at 3, Instant Fusion is still at 3, Wizard is still at 3, Ariadne is also a possible pick for the main deck. That, what is it called? That level 5 Drumorilla or something like that? That Gorilla level 5 is also a decent pick for the main deck. Not main decking any hand traps, but it's definitely something to be considered. It's still early format, right, with the new adjusted list. Yeah, guys, feel free to leave opinions, suggestions down below. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.